This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Pete and Sebastian Show. Always a pleasure sitting here talking to Pete, chewing it up over our personal lives, our professional lives. Again, if you like the show, we're not gonna throw it down your throat. You like what you see, share it with 5 people. If you don't, keep it to yourself. All right, we're not begging anybody to listen to this damn thing. All right,
but seriously, tell 5 people. Thank you. All right.
All right, welcome back to another edition of the Pete and Sebastian Show. Yes, we do have the same clothing on we did have last week. We just didn't feel like changing. We were on a time constraint, so you're getting us back to back, same clothes, same T-shirt, same hoodie, and we're back now. I noticed, and I didn't really talk about this earlier because I didn't really notice it, and I wanted to get into your brain as far as what you're doing with your facial hair. I've noticed a heavier growth coming in on the beard, and are we trying to achieve a more of a thicker look now, or is this just out of lack of shaving?
Just lack of shaving, not being out there right now. It's just lack of shaving, and just doing a trim around the neck and over here and here, but no rhyme or reason to it, other than you'll probably never see me ever again completely shaven, like literally like shaving cream tight like that. My face, not for me. I'm not good.
What's the problem?
To expose that much? I'm better off with a beard. It rounds out my face a little bit. It's just a better look, bro. It's just a better look for me. I mean, I'm not going to I don't have a set length it has to be or a set thickness, but you'll never see me completely clean shaven.
I look
sickly.
Let's bring it down. We should try, just for the hell of it, for just the cast at least. You bringing it down to street level to see what a baby-faced Pete might look like at this age.
Yeah, with the shaving thing, it's funny you say that because I got this thing from this guy's from Canada, Crown Shaving Company, right? Just fans of the cast. Not doing a cheap plug here. I didn't ask for it, nothing. Sent me a whole box with manly products. Looked like some nice stuff. And one of the things in there is the dip brush with the shaving cream.
Yeah.
And a razor, so you give yourself that beautiful, clean baby face razor. But like I said, dude, I look like John Kerry. The last time I go on stage shaving, I'd hear people yell, "John Kerry!" Oh my God, bro, what the fuck? Of all people, right?
Oh,
this guy's
God,
80. He's 80. He was in 2 wars. And they're saying I look like him. No offense to the guy.
God.
Can I do a subject change here? Because I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Now, this is going back about 6 months worth of casts, I guess, ago. I don't know when it was. I had brought up Taylor Swift. And Jackie and Sadie are now going to see Taylor Swift on June 12th. They were able to land some tickets. And at the time, you had said, if I ever need tickets, what are you doing? So I got to tell you, I'm in a pickle, and I might have to see what you're capable of here. And this is a specific situation.
All right, what do you got?
Okay. Now, we got a institute near me. It's a really cool place. It's called the Chautauqua Institute. It's hard to explain. It's this community. No, it turns out she's feeling better. She's doing it. That's Jackie.
Bro, there's got to be a do not disturb or an on-air sign outside that door.
Yeah, I agree. But they're not going to respect it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I should go back to risking the, what was it I was getting when I was in my basement that I couldn't do it down there? Radon.
Oh, asbestos?
No, radon.
Oh, radon, yeah.
Yeah, I should just go back to risking that.
You know what's crucial for comedians? A good night's sleep. We're way less funny without it. That's why we love the folks over at GhostBed Mattresses. Now, for 20 years, GhostBed has been creating the ultimate sleep experience. Their signature and patented cooling materials make their mattresses the coolest beds in the world. No more waking up in a pool of sweat. And I got to tell you right now, I'm constantly drenched. But what really gets GhostBeds apart is their unwavering commitment to quality. They never cut corners when it comes to crafting beds that stand the test of time. Just like our jokes, these mattresses are timeless. Right, Pete?
That's it. And GhostBed offers a 101 night sleep trial, free shipping, and lightning fast delivery. Most orders ship within 24 hours. Are you kidding me, man? You move someplace, you need a new bed, you call GhostBed within 24 hours. They're sending you this puppy so you can start sleeping better right away. And if you're worried about finding your ideal bed, don't be. GhostBed's team of sleep experts is standing by, ready to guide you through this process. If you're ready to take your sleep game to the next level, visit ghostbed.com today and discover why they're the trusted choice for comedians and sleep enthusiasts alike. For a limited time, you can use the code THECAST for 40% off your purchases site-wide. But anyway, you familiar with the great Bonnie Raitt?
Yeah, I know Bonnie Raitt.
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with the songs. The name I know.
Oh, yeah. How about you know this one? Let's give them something to talk about.
Yeah.
Little miss. Bro, show a little fake enthusiasm for Bonnie Raitt. So anyway, there's a Chautauqua Institute where we live, and she's playing June 24th at this outdoor amphitheater. At one point, the tickets weren't too pricey, but I was like, I'm calling my connections. So I called my guy who books me, and he's like, anytime, he's the one who hooked me up with Billy Joel. He's like, anytime you need a ticket, let me know. He couldn't get one for Taylor Swift. Now he hits me with the Bonnie Raitt. He can't get them for Bonnie Raitt because a lot of the big wigs in the Institute want the comp tickets. Here's the ironic thing. My neighbor, literally the guy who lives right next door to me, is the sound guy for this Chautauqua Institute for all concerts, like from comedians to musicians. And you remember last year when that Salman Rushdie guy got stabbed on stage? It was in the news. That was at this place.
Oh, okay.
And this guy, my neighbor, was right there, right when it happened, like dealing with the whole thing. Now, he's a nice guy. We're not like super tight or anything. His daughter, my daughter, are friendly. He's got a tree on his front lawn that's like dying. And like the other day, he's up there with a regular saw you use for carpentry work. His wife is holding him in place, and he's cutting a limb down. And he's like, Pete, I know this whole tree needs to come down. I'm trying to get a tree service, blah, blah, blah. I could get that tree down. No problem. I have a chainsaw. So I was saying to Jackie, if I offered to take that tree down, if I just said, hey, you know, I can get that tree down. And he's like, oh, thanks. After I get the tree down, could I say to him, it's funny, you know, because you got Bonnie Raitt opening up the Institute this year. She's the first big show. I can't get tickets. It's sold out. Would he go, this guy cut down my tree for me. I got to get him 2 tickets. Or would he be like, how fucked up is that? The guy cut down my tree because he wants me to get him Bonnie Raitt tickets. So, or do I just outright say to him, bro, I'll cut the tree down for 2 Bonnie Raitts up front to the left-hand side.
Don't even associate the tree with the Bonnie Raitts. I say just out of nowhere, go, hey, man, I need 2 Bonnie Raitt tickets. You think you can help me out? Yeah, I'll try to get you. And then say if he gets you the thing. And then later on, either you send him a nice little gift or you go cut the tree down. After. Not before. Because before looks like, oh, look at this asshole. He's doing this good deed just because he wants something. Right. Get what you want and then handle it.
Well, my third option was the option I went with, which was to bring the story up to you on the cast, and maybe you could save me from having to chop a fucking tree down and just get me 2 Bonnie Raitt tickets.
Okay, so Bonnie Raitt. So what do you want, Bonnie Raitt or Taylor Swift?
No, Taylor Swift. We took care of that financially. We were able to wait online, and miracle we got through. Bro, she's selling out. Have you seen her shows? 100,000 seat places. I have pictures of Aaron Rodgers dancing, shake it off. I mean, this. If Jesus came down from heaven, he wouldn't even draw on the level she's drawing. I'm telling you, man. She's just making. She lays in bed and wakes up with $100 bills in her hand. She doesn't even know how they got there. Okay, unbelievable.
So,
hey,
so Bonnie Raitt. I'm writing this down. Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. Bonnie Raitt had a personal medical situation. She's in her 70s. And she shut down a lot of shows. So a part of me was like, I go, oh, it turns out she wasn't doing this Chautauqua show. But then she filmed better, so the show's back on. I adore Bonnie Raitt, and I'm dying to see this one song personally live, and I'd love to see this woman. But another part of me was like, man, if her illness could last a little longer, it would really get me out of a pickle because Jackie is up my ass for not being. She can't believe that I can't get 2 Bonnie Raitts to go. So
I can't believe.
I'm kidding with you, bro. I mean, I'll
know, but I'm a little taken aback that it's not like Bonnie Raitt at Madison Square Garden. It's Bonnie Raitt in Massaquoi, whatever the hell. Whatever. It's not like it's a popular venue. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. For the summertime, if you see this venue, it's called the Chautauqua Institute Outdoor Amphitheater. Again, not a comfortable seat, but you can see the lake in the distance. It's a beautiful little gated community. If you Google Bonnie Raitt, she's got about 12 to 15 songs, or she does some nice covers. It's a pleasant, stress-free summer evening. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not like the equivalent of seeing just the Stones or something like that. But it's a nice, convenient summer evening.
Are you at all concerned that your reps aren't able to get you Bonnie Raitt tickets?
I am and I'm not, because they couldn't get me Taylor Swift, they couldn't get me Bonnie Raitt, but God bless you, they can get me Billy Joel anytime. What's that worked? They can get me Billy Joel with Stevie Nicks. I'm trying to iron that out. I mean, my favorite female singer of all time with my favorite male. What are the odds? So, but yeah, you would think you can't get a little Bonnie Raitt on a fucking lake in an amphitheater.
I'm going to put some pressure on myself. Right. If I can't get you Bonnie Raitt tickets, all right, I got to reevaluate where I am in my career. Nothing against Bonnie Raitt, but
you're underestimating the value of these Bonnie Raitt tickets, bro. This woman is a living legend. She's the closest thing to Willie Nelson. Tony Bennett was kind of popular, but then when Frank Sinatra died, Tony Bennett became very popular. Once Willie Nelson calls it a day, she's going to step right in with Dolly Parton right behind her. It's like big, bro, big. Don't go too far. Don't get too crazy either. No.
It's a challenge. Could you send me the link for Bonnie Raitt tickets for Massaquoi, whatever the fuck this is?
Chautauqua, bro. Chautauqua Institute in New York.
Just text it to me. I want to send that to someone to see if I could get tickets. I want to see if I could get tickets before the end of this show is over.
Oh, that would be legendary. Legendary, bro. Are you kidding me? That would be unbelievable. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a hard ticket to get.
All right, we'll see.
And that song, it's make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. I don't even know what the name of the song is. I think I don't know. That would be one of my top 10 songs to ever hear live by the performer. It's just a beautiful song. I mean, I tell you to play it after the cast, but you won't, so I won't.
All right. Here I got.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Patrick just sent us the whole link. 1 second. They usually have a comedian every year, of note. Like a couple of years ago, they had Jay Leno. Then they had Regan a few years ago. Lewis Black.
How many tickets you need?
2.
That's an interesting question, right? Let's say, how many tickets do you think is the limit you could ask for, like on something like this? Like, let's say 2. If you went 4 tickets, right?
Right.
Do you think the person trying to get the tickets is like, this fucking asshole asked for 4?
Yes, I do. Because now you're asking for a favor beyond the person. Because if you're doing a favor for me, you know I'm not going to go alone. Plus, you know Jackie, so it's really a favor for us. But if it's 4, then you're like, what friend are you bringing that I'm doing a favor for that I don't even know what slug is getting in on this? It's just tacky. It's tacky, bro.
What about 3? What if you said 3? Do you go, wait, who's he bringing other than Jackie to this thing? Like, if it's Sadie, fine. But what if it's not Sadie? What if it's somebody else? Does it have to be a family member to be okay, or can it be like Jackie's friend?
Right. I feel like if you're going 3, you have to say why. So you'd say, especially like I have 1 kid, so that's obvious. I go 3. If you can get my daughter, it'd be great. But other than your child, if you're going 3, I feel like the 3rd can only be you or your wife's father or mother. Okay. And it's like some dream. They always dream to see him Bonnie Raitt. The mom, I want to bring the mom too. Pete's not going to go with you, But even then, it's like, why doesn't Jackie just take her mom? Why do you got to go 2? 3 is because now you're leaving the promoter trying to sell 1 ticket to some weirdo that wants to go by themselves to see fucking Bonnie Raitt, right? It's very tricky. It's very tricky. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills, even your favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, guys, what is going on out there? We need this to stop. We need a break, and we're finally getting a break. There's one company giving it to us, Mint Mobile. All right? I don't know what you're doing right now for your phone service, but as the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. My bill, I would have to have Mint Mobile for 3 years probably to pay off 1 month's bill on a regular phone. Who wouldn't do this? For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless, again, for just $15, and do it by going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail. Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you. All that BS in between stuff that makes your price go up, you don't have to deal with it with Mint Mobile. All plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You're not sacrificing service in any capacity. You use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan, and you keep your same phone number along with your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile. Why wouldn't you? And get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. It's annoying to have to do these little things to save money with inflation, but this is a big money saver, and you should really do this. So to get your new wireless plan for just, again, $15 a month, and get the plan shipped to your door for free, what you want to do is go to mintmobile.com/thecast. That's mintmobile.com/thecast. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/thecast. So I got a question about the Bonnie Raitt thing. The place where she's playing is such a cool, like literally if you visited me, I'd probably drive you up there to see it. It's so neat. Like 4 or 5 sitting presidents have been to this little community. But you can also easily be right outside of this amphitheater on a blanket with a bottle of wine, and clearly hear her. You right? And you could do that. I remember living in New York City. You'd go to Central Park, and I was always blown away. Like there'd be someone performing at like one of these outdoor amphitheaters in Central Park, and there'd be so many people on blankets with wine and sushi and food or whatever, just listening from outside. And again, Taylor Swift, apparently there's like gigantic parties going on right outside where she's playing, outside these stadiums in the parking lots without tickets, just listening. And Jackie's like, I'm not going to Chautauqua, sitting outside not seeing it. She's 75. What do you think she's doing, the fucking moonwalk? You know? I could show you a still photo of Bonnie Raitt with a guitar, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we just put a picture of Bonnie Raitt on a fucking easel and sit on a blanket for free outside? And here, when she plays a song we really like, we could run up to the gate, put our ear to it, beat traffic, and we're done, right? You know what I'm saying? So what's your take on that? Is that white trash? Like, would you be flattered if there were people outside of where you were playing on blankets listening for free to what you were saying?
If I had people coming to the show, listening in the parking lot and on blankets or what have you, you know what I would do?
Yeah.
You know
What?
I say, add another show tomorrow.
No, but they're like,
There's
they're
still
not paying.
demand.
They're not demand. That's as far as they're going. You know,
No.
I would have to have a free music playing in the parking lot, like we don't have to pay for, out of the speakers so they can't hear me out there. Drown me out. You don't get me for free. That's like, remember as a kid, you go to the drive-in, you'd be driving by the highway and you could see the movie for like a minute and you're like, fucking look at this, I'm seeing it for free. It was like you felt like you were stealing.
Yeah, yeah, it would be flattering if people were in the parking lot listening to what I was doing inside an arena. You know what would be a class move, though, but it would cost some money, is if she put speakers on the outside of the stadium, right?
Right.
So those people can hear, or you charge a fee to listen to the music in the parking lot. What's your take on that?
Not
if you
only is
couldn't
that
get in,
right.
would you pay Bonnie Raitt?
Right.
Unbelievable sound. You just can't see her. You set up a picnic table in the parking lot, and you got like a speaker right there, and you could listen to her for $10 a pop.
I think that is such a phenomenal idea that I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of promoter hears us doing this and sets that up, you know? Because you could even take it so far as to have a screen showing you performing. And as long as they know this is all happening right on the other side of that wall right there. For half price, you're in your car, you come out, you do a little tailgate flipping dogs while you, oh my. I might like rather do that. You know what I'm saying? Like someone goes, "Hey, we got tickets for." Yeah.
Well, could you imagine selling out 90,000 seats, and just there's not enough room for everybody? That you got to play a video screen in the parking lot to accommodate the demand.
That's insane. That's insane. I think if I could do 100,000 seat arenas, I would do 2 shows every year. And I would never.
That's it.
That's it, man. So, anyway, any dings yet? Any dings on the Bonnie Raitt? No.
Let me see. What I got is not sure. I'll see.
Right?
Not sure what division is. I'll have to look. I don't know what division. Maybe that's a typo.
I'm saying. Listen, Bonnie Raitt, you know what it's like? It's like getting a tick bite and Lyme disease. You're like, is it really that big of a deal? I feel like you just put a little something on there. Does that really happen to people? And you underestimate it. And it's the same thing with Bonnie Raitt. You know, you never thought about getting tickets for her. Now you want to get tickets for her, and you're like, damn. This is like a legend, man.
Yeah, it's like a curveball.
Not sure.
Man.
You're getting a not sure response on Bonnie Raitt? You think you'd get how many you need? 2 rows worth?
You would think, yeah, no problem. I got you 2 and a meet and greet.
Bro, when this whole thing started, I'm not going to lie to you, I literally thought there would maybe be a meet and greet. I even threw out to my manager, if she needs someone to open, I'll do 10 minutes for free. And he goes, would you really? And I'm like, I really would. And then I told Jackie, and she's like, oh my God, you gotta know. And she's like, you literally have to perform for us to get Bonnie Raitt tickets? And I'm like, I don't even know what Bonnie's situation is. I don't know if she does an opener, but So he goes, let me just see if I can get tickets first. And that's when he came back to me with, apparently these are hard to get. So,
all right, well, we'll see.
A meet and greet. Yeah, meet and greet.
We'll see.
I like to be. I aspire to be at the level where she's halfway through like a song where she's, like talk, and she just looks over and sees me, and then I see her like say something like that to somebody who's with her, and then I can go to Jackie. We're obviously meeting her after the show. Like that happened to you, right? When you realize, oh man, we're gonna so.
That's funny.
I mean, like. All right, guys. Father's Day is here, and here's the truth. Dad wants steak. When you give Dad perfectly aged, so tender steaks, you're not just giving him the best meal of his life, but the chance to grill them up and share the moment with you. I love grilling with my kid. We play this game called Heine's Up, where you got to throw the ball against the garage, and if you drop it, you got to go up there, and the other person gets to whip the ball into your ass. That's what my daughter and I play while my Omaha Steaks are lightly grilling. Oh my! And by the way, with Omaha Steaks, they give you a chart when you buy the steaks that tells you exactly how long you should be cooking them and at what temperature. For a limited time, when you go to omahasteaks.com and enter the code thecast into the search bar, you'll be able to order the Dad's Favorite Gift package for just $99.99. Plus, you'll get 8 free Omaha Steak burgers with your order. These burgers taste like a steak on a bun and are ultra lean and pack a bold, intense, beefy flavor. So you save over 60% on the Dad's Favorite Grill pack, and you'll get 4 bacon wrap fillets. I've had those recently. They're unbelievable. There's bacon around the edge of the steak. Oh, my goodness. And you'll also get 4 premium air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 gourmet jumbo franks, and 4 made-from-scratch caramel apple tartlets. The caramel apple tartlets are off the charts, man. They are off the charts. And an Omaha Steaks seasoning is going to be thrown into this package, too. Plus the 8 Omaha Steak burgers, all for only $99.99. Unbelievable. Remember, gifting is easy. Dads want steak, and Omaha Steaks isn't just a steak. It's not. It's the best steak of your life. Guaranteed. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com and type The Cast into the search bar and order the Dad's Favorite Gift package for Father's Day today. That's omahasteaks.com, keyword The Cast. What are you waiting for, folks? It is the gift Dad wants. So, what's up, bro? What do you got? Anything? What are we talking?
I want to dip my toe into, first I want to congratulate Jackie on another marathon, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, I'll tell her.
26 miles in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, slow pace, just for fun. It was a beautiful day. No stress. Yeah.
Now, you and Sadie went to go see her run?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
so for the
that one for the finish line, yeah.
So for the 3.5, 4 hours that she's running, what's the activity that you and Sadie are participating in? Is it you're there all day?
Oh no, no. She went up. She went up with a friend who she runs with. They drove up. They had to leave at like 4:30 in the morning. That thing started at 6:30. So our plan was I can only really see her at the finish line for that one because, it's not one of those. Buffalo's not one of these places. Like Chicago's a great place to, like, in and out of cabs, seeing her at various spots. Buffalo, they're all over this sprawling neighborhood. So, but she's like, but I want you at the finish line. We've never been at the finish line because this isn't, most of the races are so big, you can't even get to the finish line security-wise. But the Buffalo, it's low-key, it's chill. We were like right at the finish line. I brought this special Nikon camera. So we were tracking her. So when she started, Sadie was still sleeping. I just got up. And then, we timed it so by the time we got there, Jackie would be coming by in like 30 minutes. So we weren't there very long. We had a nice early casual morning. Now, after the race, I got a couple things I want to bring up. So after the race, like I said, I brought this special Nikon camera we have, and everyone's doing iPhones now. I wanted it to be cool. I'm doing a click. I'm getting all these cool shots. So we're leaving, and there's this like cool monument in the middle of Buffalo. Let me get you and Sadie on this monument. And she's like, oh, great idea. With your medal on, boom. So we go around the bend. We're about to take the shot. There's a homeless guy on the stairs, right? Now, again, I'm not trying to put anyone in an awkward position with this conversation. But my question, now that there is obviously going to be moving forward homeless people all the time, everywhere, we need to start, I feel, setting up certain parameters of what is and isn't okay. And my question is it okay to politely ask a homeless person to move aside if they're standing or laying in front of something iconic if I want to get the photo? If I'm from Missouri and I bring my family all the way to Philly for a photo op next to the Rocky statue and there's a guy taking a nap on it, can you give him a light nod and go, "Hey, you came a long way. Can you fucking nap 2 feet to the right?" Yeah. I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean.
I'm not saying,
it's a photo
I'm not saying you are.
Right.
So now here, I'll throw another scenario. You go to the Rocky statue, right?
Yeah.
You want to take a photo there. Happened to be a guy sitting down eating his lunch right near the not homeless, just a businessman in a suit. He's sitting there right there eating a hot dog and some potato chips. Would you go up to that guy and go, "Hey, bro, I want to get the Rocky statue with my family. Would you mind stepping off to the side?" Would you have a problem doing that?
Not at all. I would not. And not only I would do that, no problem. I would say that. And I wouldn't be surprised if he turns around and says to me, you want me to take the photo for you and your family? Oh, would you mind? No, that was life up till like 1992. That's how we lived our lives. That kind of fucking scenario, that interaction would take place. You know? Now, you're everything in the book for asking somebody to move for anything, right? So it's like, and again, if it wasn't an iconic spot, if it wasn't like a special photo, I wouldn't even bother you. But you're like literally. So anyway, we do the. Jackie's like, well, forget that, and I'm like, all right, forget that. Then we kind of slide around. This is a 4-step thing. They have steps. And we go to the next one. Homeless. Go to the third one. Boom, no homeless. So we're able to get our photo after all because there was 4 options to get the same photo. But I just made note of it for the cast because, moving forward.
I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem asking a homeless guy to move so you could get a shot of whether it be the Statue of Liberty or the Freedom Bell or the Liberty Bell and wherever you're at. I mean, I don't know. I don't see a problem with that. You would ask a guy who's eating a sandwich there on lunch. What's the difference?
Yeah, good. And moving forward, I feel like I hope people, if you're in that position, hear what we said and kind of go that route. I got what? I'm sorry, bro. You hear that?
No.
All right, if you don't hear it, it's all right. Fucking vacuum going down there. But the other thing I wanted to bring up, we had a friend. People lived in our neighborhood. Jackie runs sometimes with this one woman. She's a good friend of the family. She has a 22-year-old son who was running the Buffalo Marathon for the first time. I got to bring this up because it made me laugh so goddamn hard. Because this is like exactly how you and I and every guy I know, one woman at 22 is. He's going to run the marathon, right? Now, he's a good-looking kid. He's got the white bandana, the sleeveless shirt, all this stuff. And bottom line, I don't know, 22 miles in, he starts cramping up. Now, he's able to eventually make it to the finish line. And I see him after the race, and he's sprawled out on the sidewalk. Jackie knows him real well, and we all know him. Like, hey, how you doing? His mom's with him. He's like, everything locked up. Oh, I don't know what happened. I was great up till 22. So then Jackie goes, I want to get a photo with you. And he's like, no problem. So Jackie leans over to get a photo with him, and he's dying, and he goes, hold on. And he leans over, and he asks his mom for his white bandana. And he puts it back on. Like, he can't even take a photo without the white bandana on. And then one leg, his whole leg. You ever see a lot of pro athletes now wear those, especially basketball players, they wear full tight leggings that go the whole length. So his right leg is all in a white thing, a leg thing. But his left leg is in nothing. So I'm about to take the photo with the Nike, and he's got the thing. And I go, bro, I was noticing when you're running, how come you only do the one leg covered and the left leg you don't have the leg thing? And he's got the thing on. He's saying, because of the tattoo. He's got a tattoo on his knee that's a spider web, and it expands out off the knee. This dude risked cramping up because it was too important for people to see his tattoo as he's coming down the road for the marathon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
So, and I go, bro, to be 22 in that vein, God, do I miss those days. I would wear boots that would be aching my back before I'm out the door of my own home, but I look so good. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Well,
God.
how much of this stuff that the people do when they go out and play athletics, is a look or a feel? Like, is the bandana on because he doesn't want sweat dripping into his eyes, or does he think the bandana is like, holy shit, look at this guy in
The race is over and he won't take a photo without the bandana on. That tells you everything you need to know. He's like, I'm dying. I'm like, give me the bandana. Okay, now you can take the photo. Absolutely. Bro, what about the athletes and the pro football players that are coming out with no shirt on and minus 10 degrees? That's just to show you this is a man. If this was Roman times, I'd be slaying a dragon, guy.
Yeah, that I could see being more of like a statement, like, hey, I don't need the clothing. But I'm talking about, let's say you see a basketball player and he's got tape, like a blue tape around his fingertip. Is that because when he shoots, he likes the feel of that fingertip hitting the ball with the tape, or is that a look like, oh man, you don't do it? It's like a scarf.
Right. Yeah, no, I hear you. That's what I think. That, like, what does that mean? Does that represent his grandmother or something? Like, why does he wear that? Absolutely. They gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's what I'm saying. It's like where they wear the one sleeve on the right arm, or they have like Jordan used to wear a wristband and it was half up his forearm, right?
Yeah.
And I thought it was the coolest thing that he just had one and he moved it up the forearm, not even on the wrist. It was like a forearm band that I've never seen before. And to me, I just thought that was like a look. It wasn't for anything like he needed it for a medical purpose or anything. I just think he put it on one day and he's like, let me hike this up the forearm.
Yeah, absolutely. And the next thing you know, you see people rollerblading down the street with the band all the way up there like him. You know, like shit catches on.
I know.
My dad used to tell me a great story about a guy who went to his buddy of his when they were in high school, and he said this guy, Denny Ryan was his name, cool guy. My father's like, he was a great athlete, and he did the high jump and track. And he goes, and he would wear his sweats for the first couple of rounds. And then, like, by the third round, his own coach would be like, take the sweats off. You can get 2-3 inches easy without the sweats on. But he would keep the sweats on, knowing he might not even get over the bar, just because he knew if he did get over the bar, that the guys in the other team were going, he didn't even take the sweats off yet. We don't got a fucking chance. You know, it was all psychological. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's a fantastic move right there.
Oh, is that beautiful?
So, but but does a look define, like, what comes first, the look or the fame? You know what I mean? Like, I remember playing with a comedian one time, and he was telling me, we were in Dangerfield years ago, and he's like, I need a look. I don't have a look. Like, Seinfeld wears sneakers, he said it, or Richard Lewis used to all be in black. And I said to him, yeah, but I don't think Seinfeld, like, looked in a mirror and said, should I go with boots? Should I go with this? He just wore sneakers, because that's what he liked to wear, and then he got extremely funny, and we all know him as the guy who's, wears sneakers all the time, so.
Yeah, I think
you
it's
hear that now? I got a weed whacker going.
I don't hear nothing, bro.
All right. There we go. It's off.
I don't hear nothing. I think it's pretty isolated in that room. I don't think you have a problem with any outside noise. I'm actually pretty impressed with the room here. We haven't really heard any I got a lot of construction going on outside. We haven't heard anything going on outside. No airplanes, no nothing.
Right. It's a new black backdrop. What's going on? We changed it up again?
Yeah, well, I don't know. But now that I'm here, we're going to start situating this thing out. It would be a lot easier if you just fucking moved here and we could plop you in this seat and we could do the we could do the.
I tell you what, get a Republican in office, and I might be interested in moving out that way. But I mean,
oh shit,
it's a crazy place.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, so got my mother-in-law in town right now, right?
All right.
And last night, just hanging out, eating some sushi, what have you. She saw the first 3 episodes of my new TV show. Right?
Oh, wow. Very cool.
I gotta ask you this, like, in one of the episodes, I'm getting a blowjob.
Oh,
right?
Wow, man. Holy shit, yeah.
So the way we shot it is basically the head's going up and down under the covers.
I got to close this window. Someone's weed whacking right underneath me. Hold on a second.
Jesus Christ.
Jack! Oh, Jack. Jack! Can you not do that right now?
Wait a
Thanks.
minute.
It's all right.
Bro.
She said sorry. She forgot. I literally thought it was across the street. It's my own wife.
Wait, Jackie Weed Wax?
Yeah, she's doing it. She's using a blower. She's cleaning. It's a hand blower.
Oh, even
But yeah.
that's just that's like I mean, that's
Yeah. She weeds. She gets out there.
full service, bro. Not a lot of women get out there with a leaf blower and start blowing the lawn.
She does, yeah, she's like always. She doesn't know how to relax ever. It's unbelievable.
That's good.
So, wait, what were we talking about? I already forgot.
Blowjob. Getting a blowjob on. I'm getting a blowjob.
That's pretty heavy, dude. Have you?
I gotta tell you, I'm looking at this scene, and I'm shirtless.
Right.
Something about being shirtless on camera I'm not into, bro. I'm looking at I'm looking at the definition of my muscles and the shoulder and the biceps.
Right.
And it's like 50, you know?
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Really? I know. But listen. It's whatever it is, whatever it looks like, bro, you're a thespian. For all they know, you're making your body look that way because your character would look that way. You got to let your audience think, once this thing wraps, I'm going to look like Mark Wahlberg within 2 weeks. Don't worry about it.
Bro, I'm just saying, I'm looking at myself and like my nipple was showing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my own nipple, right? And I'm looking at it going, that's the way my nipple looks? Because the camera was coming in from the side. I never really got a side glance at my nipple, right? And I'm like, hey, guys, do you think your nipples, right, are you happy with them? Like, do you think they're the right size for your body?
I think my nipples are the right size, but there are times where I think there's a lot of hair around the area, right? So
yeah,
there's been a few times where I've gone to the nipple and just do a finger twist with all the hair so it becomes straight, and then just give it a little trim, so that you can see the nipples a little better. Because I feel like my nipples are so proportionate, they get hidden behind the hair too much. It's like,
I never heard of anybody giving their fucking nipple hair a haircut, bro. This is
yeah. Just that hair around them, a little trim job. I mean, it's like got these beautiful lawn statues hidden behind all these overgrown weeds. So, but, bro, your nipples, well, first of all, what's really the big issue here is what's amazing is like you go on stage, you give off this side of you, this part of you that's real, but it's a part of you, and it's like, hey, what is that guy doing? You know. And now it's almost like, what's the expression? Robbing from Peter to feed Paul. It's like you go up on stage in an arena, you're making fun. I saw this guy the other day with a da-da-da, and the whole crowd's like, yeah, we saw your nipples, so let's pump the brakes on other people's physical
That's
appearance.
what I'm saying. I feel it's a deficiency.
What?
I feel like it's a deficiency. Like I gave people a look behind the curtain, right?
Right.
And they might be watching me act, but what they're really going is, Jesus Christ, that's his nipple. You know what it's like? I equate it to, let's say you know somebody, right? And then you go to a pool party. And Lana and I had this discussion the other day. She was like, "Do you want to invite so and so over?" Now, so and so is ripped to shreds. This guy's like built, right?
Yeah.
I go, if he comes over and he takes his shirt off, right, and then I take my shirt off, I'm gonna feel like I'm unhealthy, right? Number one.
Right.
Number two, it's like, you ever talking to somebody in a professional environment and then you invited them over for a pool party and you saw their feet, right? Like,
Yeah. It's a big reveal.
Yeah, it's a huge reveal. I feel the same way with the nipple, bro. I feel like I need I feel like I need a bigger nipple. Like the not the nipple itself, but what's around it. I feel like it was a little bit bigger, just a tad, right?
Right. Not proportionate. Okay, but first of all, the other part of that too is if you got this guy over and he's ripped, he takes his shirt off. You don't take your shirt off. Everybody thinks you're not taking your shirt off because you can't compete with what he's got going on. So there's that. And then on top of that, you know, as far as overall, bro, you know, when I visited you that time, it was like not the most comfortable day for me because I was that guy. I was barefoot. I was in your pool. You never got beyond shoes and sneakers and socks. You were getting some pasta and stuff, but I can't recall seeing your bare feet.
No, I know. That was planned.
You know, that's very unfair. That's like coming back to someone's apartment. They go, make yourself more comfortable. And then you come out in the same outfit you're in, and now the lady's standing there in a bra, embarrassed. Because she misunderstood what you meant by make yourself comfortable. So, you know, I felt very uncomfortable the whole time because here I am. You know, it's like the first time Sinatra and fucking Dean had a pool party together, and Sinatra's fully clothed and Dean's doing fucking cannonballs. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what though? How I would have done that if I were you, I would have went in the pool, and I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have gotten out.
Like, God! Well, it was.
If I was at your house and I didn't want you to see my feet. Yeah. I would stay in the pool the whole time.
Well, it wasn't 85 degrees, so my feet would have been raisins by the end of that. But I hear what you're saying about like this situation. Now, did you invite the guy?
No, yeah, he came. It was fine.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's like sometimes like when you're inviting people over, you're like, Jesus Christ, this guy's in shape. I look like shit. And you know, I don't want to be one of those guys swimming with a shirt on, bro.
Yeah, no, I know you can't do that. But guys, like, there's certain guys that can pull this off. DiCaprio's doing it now. Jack Nicholson was a legend for it. I think Marlon Brando was another one. These guys were overweight, but they were just still so goddamn cool. And like, I don't want to sound weird, but like sexy guys, even overweight, you know, you see Jack Nicholson with a belly, the south of France with the slick back hair coming out of the ocean. And you're like, God, who wouldn't want to bang this whale? You know, even though You just something still cool about because they don't care. You know, DiCaprio's putting a few on now. I see him publicly. He don't care, and if he don't care, why would I? You know. So it's how you, what?
bro. It's 10:02. I gotta get on this phone call. So we got.
All right. I'll see you later. See you later at Nipples.
All right. I gotta go.
Good hanging.
Sorry.
All right.